What is happening, folks? We got Matt setting us up on the camera here today, so we're double checking the audio sounds good. Everything's crystal clear and delicious. We got some beautiful pieces going from today, or from yesterday. Today's Wednesday. We're doing the reveal right now because we're getting it ready for you guys. Everything's cooled down. It's been one day. Everything's sold or was a giveaway from the show. Plus, I got a couple bonus pieces. I want to show you guys something we're prototyping right now. Testing out a new setup. We're thinking about designing a really cool red curtain that we could put maybe in front of the Marver, or maybe we set up a whole display area just for the annealer reveal. We're kind of in between areas, and especially with our tech person, not really found out yet. We're figuring that out, but a cute little red curtain that you draw back and have all the pieces from the show would be pretty sweet. But yeah, we went full drinkware on the show. It was crazy after the big show. We went back to what we knew and made some beautiful pieces with some really beautiful designs, some colors that turned out incredible. And this is what the annealer reveal is all about. So we're gonna start it up with the warmer upper. And this piece sold, could have been to Wendy, could have been to Pat Wegner. Can't 100% remember right now. Normally we'd have the orders printed out and I'd have the sheets right here so we knew what was what. But right now, like I said, we're in between tech people. So get a good zoom of this as I spin this table. I'm not a DJ, but I'll show you guys what the pieces look like. The crackle action on here is ridiculous. And if you look down into the piece, you can see the true powerful red of what's going on there. A lot of times when you put the white, especially when it matte finishes like this on the outside, I don't know how well the camera picks up that matte finish, and I can't touch it with these hands because I'll make it dirty as heck and you can never get it off. Once you get it outside of the hot shop, it's totally fine. You can wipe it down with soap and water, but I'm not gonna risk it right now. That matte finish hides a lot of the true color, so this is a beautiful heart in the fact that it's got this subtle undertone of red, almost like true heart red. It's not too vibrant, it's not overdone, it's not too unrealistic. It's a pretty legitimate looking, really cool, thick sculpted heart. It goes about 1/3 into the glass and about 2/3 off of the glass, and I'd say that's a pretty good ratio to keep the weight of that connected to it and looking really tasty. Chris put the GA stamp on the backside. This is all recycled glass. This was lower in the tank, so it's kind of a darker blue right now, but the crackle is really nice. I know he dunked it like 5 or 6 times in the water, and that texture is really tight. The thing I was thinking about the other day that makes the crackle better, this tech that I was thinking about, is that perhaps when you go, I think the reason that with clear and with recycle, the crackle gets better and more crackles and not so melted in and faded out is because when we take a hot gather right out of the furnace, we shape it up on the cold metal table 3 or 4 times before we go and dunk it in the water. And we blow the bubble in it. So the outside is already pre-cooled before the water. So when you dunk it, maybe it crackles twice as much and doesn't heal itself with the extra heat. Whenever we do color, we're doing a green or a blue or a purple or whatever it is, we put the color on and we cool it down way less because the glass has already been cooled from putting that color on there. So then you blow the bubble in it, it's got a colder core and a hotter outside. The ratio is different, so maybe it heals its own cracks a little bit more. That's why I think the clear and the recycled glasses with crackle are the best. And this one without the heart, we sell this tumbler online on our recycle drinkware page. So if you see it without the heart right there, that's a beautiful glass in itself, and that's our top selling recycled glass. So that thing is super tight, and the light reflecting down here is super beautiful. But whether it was Pat or whether it was Wendy or whoever it was, you guys are the bomb diggity, and that's a sweet piece that we made on the show. Chris got warmed up with. Beautiful piece. Then we went on to Greg's super sweet rocks glass that turned out perfectly symmetrical, right in his color scheme. You got the bling bling, you got some black, you got white, and you got a lot of the cobalt blue. Super nice. GA stamp on the side. You can see it through the inside of the glass. And then depending on the light behind us, you can see the swirl. Look at that. The swirl going through the bottom of the glass. I mean, that's like a really tight glass. Perfect size, couple rocks, could drink something neat out of it. It's a super nice one, and it's got some dirty glass blower hand on it now, so you're in luck, Greg. But that was for his birthday. He got it for himself. His birthday was on Friday. Happy birthday, Greg. And this piece turned out better than I had pictured it when I was thinking about it the night before. So that is super tight. And I think Greg might be interested in the giant mug too, but we're going to have to talk to him and see what the deal is. Then I think I'll take an intermission and show you guys these three pieces right here, because I know everyone wants to see the next ones really bad. Check out these, and apologize for the sniffles. We've been sweeping, cleaning the back room, going through all kinds of dust today. Look at these three color patterns, folks. We're redesigning our cactuses and putting up a nice, legitimate cactus page on our website for the 2023 year. This one's out of control. So are both of these guys. But you guys know how the cactuses work. You got a beautiful, succulent berry flower right in the middle. We put one flower on the smalls and the mediums. This would be a medium. 2 flowers on the big boys. And pretty excited about those. I mean, the colors turned out amazing. New greens and yellows. And the dots turned out really prominent, really popping off the edges. And I think we're pretty happy with those. We did quite a few of them over the last few days, and we're going to be picking out our favorites, and then eventually got to get them photographed, we got to get them priced, we got to get them sized, make a spec sheet for them. Really, we're dialing our products this year, especially as Matt and Joey and Oliver all start to make more products in the shop here as well. We want to have a nice system down and make sure that the quality control is correct for people that are ordering online. So it's a pretty fun process going through pieces like that, and hope you guys are excited to see those this springtime. We went into Sharon's piece. Look at this custom order. Couple things to notice as the cameraman, Matt. We got some sparkle glass down in the body, the base of this guy. Just a chunk or two that Joey popped in there as a special treat. This is Sharon Watch's retirement piece. Then we got all the soldering along each of the shard pieces of red, mostly, I think all red actually they said, and then a black top on it. And the way that black laid down on the piece, it looks exactly like something soldered onto the glass. It's pretty darn tight. And Chris made this guy look easy. I was talking it up on the show and the difficulty of making a beautiful flare, drop down, solid, thick foot like that. He pumped it out in like 3 moves. He was like, Joey, I don't need a paddle, I'm good, and just yanked it out and it was perfect. So that's pretty impressive, and that's what Chris does. But Sharon, another beauty for the collection. It's a one-of-a-kinder, a super delicious one. I haven't signed them yet, so there's nothing to show you guys on the bottom, just nice and smooth and perfectly flat. But that's a gorgeous one, and Sharon, we'll see you soon to be picking that one up. And then Joey, arguably one of the nicer pieces on the show here, potentially. Joey went big, and he used some pretty nice hardcore colors on the giveaway. Gold, brown, and perps. 2 of our most expensive colors all over this giveaway piece. I think he was trying to match our giant tree giveaway from last week or something. But this guy turned out incredible. I mean, I don't really know what there is to say about it other than just look at it. I mean, the spaghetti right here is pretty tight. You can tell it's gold brown because the outside's got the purple iridescence. You look on the inside and it's got that kind of brownish tone to it. So when you iridize the outside of something, it's got a 2-tone fade. But clear bottom so you can see the spaghettification. Super important. And I like the multi-layered color spaghetti like that. White with purple on top. It really adds some depth to the spaghetti. And you get a really cool halo effect around the iridescence of the gold brown because of the way the spaghetti was laid on there. So that's super tight, super cozy. Handle there, really well made, and someone's getting that next week. You guys know the giveaway question. We were guessing how many pounds that splash bowl was that Sue Schmidt actually got on the show yesterday. So congratulations to her. Chris is going to spend a little more time grinding it down for such a large piece at so many pounds. It's very important that we have a really nice flat base on it, have it real ground down pretty deep so that you can not worry about that thing knocking over and landing on your cat or whatever else could be scurrying around your house. So So that was a great show. It felt good to be back on the regular hole over here with things tight and in order, and everything was pretty darn good. You guys know you got the cactuses coming up. We spent the whole day here just cleaning out the truck bay. It looks amazing back there. Next, we're moving back into this extra back room we have that's behind the product table over there. We're gonna clean out all the props, get everything organized, get rid of what we don't need so that we can start in the next 2 weeks to start building out the bar. We've got a couple different plans. We need to get the plumber in here. We need to, there was something else Chris just told me today that was someone that was coming in here. Something for all the equipment, like the washing machine and whatnot, some quotes on that. But it's all in progress and it's happening right now. We start the ball rolling by moving out a lot of stuff we don't need and cleaning up and getting organized before we make the place nice and dirty again. So that's the plan, folks. If you guys have questions, holler at us. Matt's going to be shutting it down, and we'll figure out how to save the video after this, folks. We're still learning on the fly here, but appreciate you guys sticking with us. Ideally, this is being uploaded at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to let Michelle know what the deal is, and we'll see how we can pass it around to whoever needs it. But we love you guys all. Thanks to our sponsors out there, our VIP members. You guys are the bomb, and everyone who supports us in everything we do. Share the feed. Spread the love around, and we will talk to you guys on Sunday for the experimental show. Catch you then.